otherwise get that experience in the league. So we're planning to take advantage of it. So we get through the week.
What do you notice when you watch Herbert and tape, Justin?
Big, strong arm, hard to bring down. You know, he can make plays with his feet as well. So again, all the impressive tools that you're looking for in a top quarterback in the draft. So excited to spend time with him this week. Get a feel for where he is mentally. I mean, we know it's reported, but again, that's one of the advantages of coaching the Senior Bowl. You get a chance to coach the guy in meetings. You know, see how quickly he takes the information to the meetings, to the field. So we're excited to work with him the rest of the season.
The success of the last couple of years, like Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, other kids changed during this offseason. Started to look at some quarterbacks in the third team threat. Because for the longest time, it was the NFL was going to make these guys one pro-style offense, and the day one they got in there. Now you see Sean Watson, you saw first year Bill Ryan using college concepts. Is that opening things up for scouts as far as how they look at those quarterbacks?
I do agree. I do think over the years, quarterback coaches, coordinators have had to be more open-minded to what an NFL quarterback looks like. Certainly, there's been guys in the past that are great athletes and have been historically great players in that position, but there was kind of a model that you always looked for. You know, big, tall, strong, drop back guy, can throw from the pocket. And now you're seeing the game really evolve, and a lot of the plays are being made on extended plays. So you do like it when those guys can extend the plays and create something that's not always there when you call the play. So I would say that you had to be open-minded because a lot of these young quarterbacks have had a lot of success during the plays you just mentioned.
Were you as far as scramble drills? What do you look for when it comes to what you're able to do whenever plays get over and
Make plays on the field, certainly, and be aware of how to help the quarterback. You know, not get out of phase with them. Certainly, every team kind of has their own rules that they follow. So it's really something that's you talk about with the group to make sure everyone's on the same page. Some guys do have a great feel for that, a great knack for it. And maybe it's because of how they play their college offense. Maybe they play with a quarterback that scrambles a lot and has a lot of extended plays. But that's something we spend a lot of time talking about.
Zac, as someone who's been around a lot of young quarterbacks, why is it that first offseason is so vital, and what is it that guys can gain the most going through that first offseason from their rookie year to year two?
Second year.
Yeah.
It's a chance to calm down a little bit. You know, you go through right now the guys that just graduated and played their last game in college. Now they're focused on impressing everybody, so they're throwing a bunch. The Senior Bowl, the Shrine Game, getting ready for the Combine, training in the 40s. Then they get drafted by a team, and they're worried about impressing their coaches and their players, so they're just throwing like crazy. And if they don't do a great job managing their arm, you know, it can wear down as the season progresses if they have to play. And so year two, you get a chance to take that break. When you play your last game, whether it's regular season or playoffs, and you don't have to report back until April, and you're really not throwing with the team until May. So you get a chance to kind of recover a little bit. And that's one thing that these young quarterbacks just have to understand as they go through this process is you want to make sure you're fresh. The most important thing is to be fresh and ready to go for the season.
Is that recovery more physical or is it also mental and emotional?
Both, because you get a chance. There's a lot of unknown as a rookie going into the season. What coverage structures you're going to face, what defensive structures you're going to face, how your teammates are going to respond to you. There's just a lot of unknowns. So you get a chance to get through that 16-game schedule, and now you get that mental and physical recovery because now you know what you're in for, and you know what it takes to get through a full year. So that's why going into year two is always critical.
Were you hopeful that Joe Burrow was going to be here this week, or did you have a sense that he was going to skip it?
Well, I certainly understand. I mean, the guy just played an NFL season. All those LSU guys did. So we always are looking for any advantage we can get with any player in this process. So any chance we get to be around him earlier, you know, in January as opposed to the Combine is always great, but certainly understand when some guys choose not to go.
What would it have meant to the staff had you been able to get a week with him here?
Well, again, it's just another opportunity to get face-to-face with these guys over a 5-day week. And there's still plenty of time to get to know all the players in the draft, you know, before April rolls around. So, again, this is just kind of a bonus for our staff this week.
How much backing up with that? Joe Burrow ran a pro-style offense. We just saw the efficiency that he did. What early thoughts on him as a draft prospect? Future pick of the team?
Certainly had a great season. You know, and so we're still going through the process of evaluating him and a lot of other guys that were already there with those high picks. But again, certainly to go undefeated, win the national championship, be the leader he is, that stuff is really impressive. And so they just played an NFL season. That's really what's most impressive about all those guys. Some of them are here. That's a long year, and those guys are going to be ready for the NFL when they face the grind that our scheduling is.
Just for one more piggyback off of that, about his kind of style. How does that
Piggyback off the piggyback.
Well, a lot of the game, guys play under center, but not as much as it was probably 10, 15 years ago. Now a lot of teams play primarily in the gun, which is what they do. So that's a lot of the quarterbacks we got on the roster right now. This Senior Bowl played in the gun, so we'll put them under center a little bit and see what they can do there. But again, there's still plenty of time this offseason for those guys to start training that way and be comfortable playing under center.
Zach, this is regarded as a very deep wide receiver draft. Is the expectation now as an NFL coach to get real production out of the receiver? Years past, it came 2022.
No, I think overall, the amount of players that are drafted, receivers that are drafted, it still is in the second or third year you start to see some big jumps. Some guys certainly are able to come in, maybe because of the depth of the position the team they can run, and play right away, have good production. But again, we're looking for guys this week that can learn, have that natural receiving ability, and really challenge the DBs that we're facing this week. So that's something I'm really excited to see is these receivers. How to handle the one-on-ones, how to handle the terminology that we throw out of. It'll be a big week for them.
To that end, how difficult or easy is it to evaluate quarterbacks in this type of situation?
We're not playing a lot of coverages, so typically they're just in man coverage and cover 3, so you don't challenge them a lot that way. But again, it's a great opportunity for us to see the competitiveness of these guys up close and in person in practice, see how they retain information in the meetings. Those are things that we feel like we get a great advantage close to them.
How much is an advantage of having a guy like Brad on staff in terms of figuring out Joe's jump from 2018 when he was there to what he did this year? It seems like it was a pretty seismic leap. Do you have questions about that?
Yeah, it's always good when you have coaches that are familiar with the players, give you that insight to what their approach is, their preparation, their character. We certainly will spend a lot of time calling college coaches that we trust, that we know and have relationships with, and gathering that information. But it's good. A guy like Brad Kirkwood is a great asset for us.
With your offensive system being so intricate, how much are you implementing this week, and how do you value them being able to pick up the system?
Well, the rules keep it pretty simple. There's only certain things we're allowed to do. And so we just want to see these guys play fast, play with confidence. So we'll install a couple things that challenge them mentally, see who can process it, pick it up, and take it to the field quickly. But for the most part, we want a chance to see their skills really shine through and getting up close and personal look at these guys.
Coach, what is some of the hidden value for you as a coach in this week? Obviously, you can see these guys in practice field. But for you, what are some of the things maybe that we all don't see that you think is valuable toward evaluating the process?
Yeah, well, we get a chance to know exactly what we're coaching and installing in the meeting rooms. If you're not coaching in the Senior Bowl, you don't get that opportunity. So there's only 2 staffs that get that, and then see how quickly they take it to the field. And otherwise, you're really just watching the tape and making your own assumptions on what they're being told to do. But we know we can see guys answer questions in the meetings, who studied the night before. Again, those may be small things in some regard, but it does go a long way in our evaluation with a lot of these players. Is we get a chance for 6-7 days to get an up close and personal look at these guys and figure out what their ability to retain information, their character is in the classroom. Those are all things that we're really paying attention to.
Coach Jim was talking last night about the Raiders coming in as a roster, 11 players from last year's game on their roster. What's the importance of just being able to spend quality time with players, not just on your roster, but also on Detroit's roster, to get a better advantage?
Yeah, that's one of the reasons we were excited to do this, because again, otherwise you don't get a chance to see how players interact with their coaches in the meetings, respond to coaching on the field. Otherwise, you get the combine, you get a chance to go to their pro days. That stuff is usually pretty scripted out for them. You get a chance to really challenge them and get a chance to coach them one-on-one. So you get a chance to see how they respond that you otherwise wouldn't get.
What is the buzz about Jalen Hurts? He's obviously had a lot of success for 2 elite programs, but what do you want to see from him?
Well, he's been successful everywhere he's been, and he really is a little bit like an NFL quarterback in the sense that he had to go quickly and pick up an offense and, really prove himself as a leader at a new program in a short period of time, which he did. Had a great year. And so those are things that we get a chance now to see in person, get to know the kid a little bit more. Excited about Jalen. He certainly had a great college career and has put himself in a good position.
You see the 49ers here a year ago, the number 2 pick, end up in the Super Bowl. Does that add something to the team?
That's certainly our objective, and we know that we've got to improve in a lot of ways the next year, just like San Francisco did. But it's exciting to see a team follow that path, and of course that's the ultimate goal.
Yeah, obviously, you see a couple of guys kind of getting into the bank down here. That's obviously something you have to be looking forward to next season.
Yeah, it's one more resource we get a chance to utilize that not everybody's going to get a chance to do, and so we're going to make the most of it.
As you go through the evaluation process with Joe Burrow, how much do you look at potentially meeting with some of his teammates that are here this week and kind of picking their brain on it?
That's something over the 4-month process that we'll do, not just with one particular guy, but as many players as we can. And you get a chance to be around their teammates. You want to ask them about their other teammates and get a feel for them. And again, same process we follow when we go into the school and our scouts try to uncover that information. And again, it's just all you want to uncover exactly what type of player you're going to get in April if you do draft that player. So again, we'll take full advantage of all the resources we have.
And then just overall thoughts on Burrow and just what you see from him right now.
A great season. Certainly has a lot of great traits that you'd be excited about as a coach. Still going through the evaluation process with him. And just like all these other quarterbacks here, it's a chance to see them up close in person, how quickly they retain the information that we give them, how they take it to the field. It's just there's still a lot of things left that we gotta cross off before making decisions.
And to that end, what about Chase Young obviously being live? Maybe let's get to see him play a little more than other guys. Any thoughts on him and how he fits into that?
Yeah, it's certainly an impact player. Probably the day he gets selected. Just another great defensive end that's come out of that program. Those guys have before him had immediate success when they got into the league. They're ready to go, and would expect him to be no different.
Coach, what do you try?
There's always this belief that even if another guy is maybe rated higher than a quarterback, it's pretty tough to pass on a quarterback if you need one. Is that a fair way to look at it? That quarterback is ultimately kind of trumps no matter what else is out there.
I think every team's different. I don't want to speak for other teams, and certainly we have made no decision in that area yet. You just want to find the best way to help your team be successful.
Coach, what are the things you do structuring practice with your coaching staff to try to get as good of evaluation of these players as you can? Maybe seeing some of the things that they weren't asked to do in college to see if they can do it in an NFL setting?
Yeah, you do. And, a big part of the evaluation is how these guys compete, in one-on-ones, pass rush drills, things like that. So you want to make sure you structure it to where you get enough time for our staff to get an evaluation, the rest of the league to get an evaluation. Again, our bonus is that we get a chance to see these guys in the meetings that not everybody else does. But on the field, we want to make sure these guys get a chance to get plenty of reps and put their best foot forward as they compete against other great players.
Just 2 more questions, please.
Zach, you mentioned quarterbacks going off script and stepping in plays, especially recently. Pat Mahomes may be the best in the league. As a play caller, former quarterback coach, how do you value that? How do you plan for a guy beating the play after the play?
It's a great weapon if you got it. Just watching the Chiefs play the other day. That guy was making some throws down the field.